to let you know this friend of mine, Wayne, he's big into technique. So I wouldn't expect much racing. He's waiting for you down at the port. Go have fun.
Yo, it's Raziel. I'm ready to go when you are. Your wheels are waiting at the docks.
Competition's getting tough out there, huh?
I gotta be honest. Ain't seen nobody with the munchies like me. Remix. Oh man. I wonder if I should switch cars. This is my fastest car though. I should make some money and buy another car though. To my baby, I just gotta let you know you my baby for life. Yo, there's nothing more priceless and more meaningful than shit, what was it? It was a conversation. It was just, I was talking on the phone with Bree, and when I was talking to her, she was like, hold up, let me stop driving so it's quiet. She was like, I love you. And I was like, I don't know if I was eating something or I was reading, so I was doing something though. And then I fucking said it. I was like, I love you too. And then she was like, you better fucking love me. I think about that shit all the time, cause that's my baby, yo. She the babe for life. Oh fuck, I gotta turn the car around. I wasn't supposed to do that. But yeah, I was thinking about that shit because I remember her saying that shit to me one time, and she was just like, you better fucking love me. I was like, duh. I was like, baby, you know I love you. Come on, cut the shit. You know I love you. This is when I was quiet and shit, like, she was like, why this nigga ain't saying that shit back? Like, then I said it, she was like, better. So then, when the same thing happened vice versa, I'd sit there and be like, I love you, and then she'd get like, and then she was the one quiet. And then, after she was the one quiet, she said it, I was like, yo, you better fucking love me. But that's the thing, that's the thing that we got. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had to make sure my mic was on. I was like, yo, my mic is on? Yeah, my shit's on. What was that shirt? That's Mrs. Fly right there, in case y'all ain't know. Well, she got a whole ID. She got a whole ID. I don't know if she still got the password and everything for it, but she even had an ID. That was Mrs. Fly. Plus, I think she changed the password a while back to the first lady account. But even if she did, it's cool. That was her way of saying, nigga, you ain't gonna have nobody take my spot. But it's cool. I don't mind. How much money I got? 26,000. I was broke as fuck when I started this shit. turn off the music because after a while I get sick of hearing the fucking same music over and over and over and over and over again. I like when she be about me though, because she's when she's about me, she's all about me. She's not. That's the shit I always loved about her ass. Cause when she was about me, it was just me. It didn't matter who came around. It didn't matter how much money they got, what the fuck they say, what they do. When she was about me, yo, she was all about me, my nigga. She even had fucking celebrities trying to fucking holler at her like, yo, what's good, man? She was like, nah, I'm good. I got a man. Yep, my man's right there. You see the ID that says fly? That's him right there. Well, nigga, I'll never forget that shit. She was turning down everybody. It didn't matter who the fuck it was. That's loyalty, nigga. You can't buy that type of loyalty, bro. You just couldn't. People gotta understand. There's only but so much money can do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody always says, "Oh yeah, money makes you happy." No, the fuck it fucking don't, my nigga. You can have all the fucking money in the world and you be the loneliest motherfucker or motherfucking bitch in the world. It wouldn't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when you lonely with or without the fucking money, my nigga. Real shit. You fucking I was about to say heated. You fucking lonely with or without the money. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have 10, let's say they came out with 10,000 games and you bought every single game every time it came out. Yeah, I got 10,000 games. You can have those 10,000 games, but that's not gonna make you feel happy. You can have 32 fucking cars in your parking lot. That's not gonna make you happy. You can have 10 cars, 10 females, but you don't bond with those females. That's not gonna make you happy. Having those females, bonding with them, spending the time with them, that's gonna make you happy. Why? Because when you come across somebody and they genuinely fuck with you, like they really genuinely fuck with you, think about that. You can't just replace that with a fucking check, or you can't replace that with materialistic shit and then fucking sit there and then, you know, motherfuckers want you to believe, oh yeah, because you got this and you got that, or you got $1 million worth of jewelry on your fucking neck, you're happy. You're not. You can have all the money in the fucking world, my nigga, and you will be lonely if you don't have the right person by your side, or a person by your side, period. Because sometimes you can force yourself to be happy when you don't have that, but you just have somebody around, but you're not really interacting with them like that, but you still wouldn't be happy. Because to really have genuine happiness, you would really have to bond with that person, smile, and the thing is, it wouldn't matter how much time you spend with that person, but it would matter when you spending time with that person, what's the quality of that fucking time you spending with that person like? You get what I'm saying? Like, if you saying, oh yeah, we're gonna do this, are you doing that? If you chilling with this person, you say, hey, I'm gonna do this, you can, you know, watch me or join me if you want. Are you actually doing that? You know what I'm saying? If somebody sit there and say, they want to do something with you, and it's supposed to be fun. Are y'all doing that, or are you just saying you're gonna do it and you're not doing shit? You get what I'm saying? Like, it takes a lot of work to hold somebody down, and to actually be there throughout everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy as fuck to just be there for a little bit and then turn your back on them and just go do whatever the fuck, or go do you. But it's hard to actually stick it through with somebody and be there through the good times, the bad times, the difficult times, the times that ain't so bad but they ain't so great. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to do that. Why you think it's easy as fuck to quit? Because you can sit there and be like, oh, fuck this shit, and then you just go do something else, right? But prior to the fact that you sit there and go do something else, you're not really doing what you want to do. Like, that's something I've always wanted to do. I mean, not always wanted to do. That's something I always did. When I wanted to do something, I did it. When I said I wanted to chill with somebody, I meant it. And I was there like, yo, what's good? You know what I'm saying? Like, besides always helping people and shit and looking out for them and all that shit, I be to myself. But when I'm not to myself, I'm just reaching out to my girl, like, yo, what you doing? Like, yo, you around? Yo, or maybe I'll just have something on my mind that I wanted to say to her, and I'll just fucking sit there and type that shit to her. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's hard to stick it through with somebody when shit's rough. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to turn your back when shit's not going the right way. You know what I'm saying? But some people can relate to that, and some people just really can't. Some people know what it's like to be in love, and some ain't never been in love before. That's why the way they treat women is so fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they were never loved as a child. You know what I'm saying? They were never loved by their parents as a child. They were never taught how to fucking treat women the right way. You know what I'm saying? You respect women. You know what I'm saying? You treat women, you know what I'm saying, the right way. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of niggas, not every nigga, but there's a lot of niggas, and it's honestly, surprisingly, a lot of niggas that sit there and don't give a fuck about how they treat women, and they treat them like shit, and they think that that's the way that it's supposed to fucking be, and that's the way the world goes, and like shit, stupid shit like that, and it really don't. You know what I'm saying? But for real, when you got somebody in your corner, don't let that motherfucker or that female go. Especially when you know y'all perfect for each other. You know what I'm saying? Because if the bond was always there, the feeling is never gonna go away. Especially when everything with each other was perfect. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. Because when things are perfect and things are going your way, the first person feeling some type is the nigga that's mad because you talking to somebody that's not them. Because they want to be the nigga that you with, and they can't stand the fact that you're happier with somebody else, and somebody else is the one that grabs your attention. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else is the reason why you smile. And they're 10 times out of 10. Nah, I'm gonna keep it realistic. 9 times out of 10, the reason you would cry would be because of them. When it comes to me, the only reason why any of my females would ever cry is because I made them laugh too fucking hard. That's the only time they would cry with me. Because what a lot of people don't understand is these women that I'm always talking about, my fiance, all the women, I care about them, you know what I'm saying? And besides the fact that caring about them, I treat them the right way. And that's one of the biggest reasons these females like me the way that they do, because I treat them with respect. I treat them the right way, you know what I'm saying? It's not just about how I treat them, but their opinion, their thoughts, how they feel, what they thinking, what they want to do matters. With these niggas, their opinion don't fucking matter. If they say, bitch, you gonna do this, that's what they're gonna do. And if they don't, that's when they start fucking arguing and fighting and shit. Think about that. Because at the end of the day, when she's with me and she wants to do something, she does whatever the fuck she wants. If she's like, babe, I want to do this, or babe, I want to do that, or babe, I want to go here, or babe, I want to go there, that's what she's gonna do. And 9 times out of 10, realistically, especially after everything that's been going on, 10 times out of 10, she gonna want me by her side the whole time, especially after what's been going on. Think about that, man. A lot of niggas wanna claim that they the nigga that all these bitches want. When I'm walking around, bitches be looking at your boy. Like, don't get it fucked up. Bitches be looking at your boy. They be like, Diablo. I'm like, damn, that's that nigga. They're like, hold up. But at the same time, I'm like, chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't even have to say chill, because at the end of the day, I wouldn't entertain it. You know what I'm saying? I'd look. You know what I'm saying? They looking. I might look, but I'm keeping it moving. At the same time, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I got respect for my women. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm with a shorty, then that's who I'm with. You know what I'm saying? Whether she's by my side with me or not, at the end of the day, whether I see bitches staring at me or bitches trying to holler at me, I got respect, and I'm not gonna cross that line, because at the end of the day, I wouldn't want her to do the same to me. You get what I'm saying? Like, when I sit there and I tell these women, yo, I love you, yo, I care about you, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, blah, blah, blah. When I say all that shit, that's not just shit that I'm saying. That's not just game. That's not just something I'm saying. That's something that I mean. I mean that shit from the bottom of my heart. Otherwise, I wouldn't tell no female that shit. And when I sit there and I say, yeah, I love you, yeah, I mean it. When I sit there and I say, yo, I want to be with you, I do. When I say I want to be with you the rest of my life, that's because there's no other person I want to see by my side other than you. And if there's more females than just one, let's say, you know, because of the situation, let's say there's 17, right? 17 females, I'm right there. And I'm trying to treat them all equally. I'm trying to spend time with all of them, trying to make them all feel loved, appreciated, like their opinion matters, like what they want to say, what they want to think, what they want to feel, what they want to do, like it all matters. Because these other niggas just don't give a fuck. And it don't matter how many times you sit there explaining to them, I want to do this, or I want to do that, or I want to be with him, or I am with him. Or you can sit there explaining shit to these motherfuckers over and over and over and over and over. They only understand one fucking thing. You gonna do this and you gonna do that. Okay, that's all they want to hear. They don't give a fuck about nothing else. That's all they give a fuck about. They just want to hear you say okay, and that's it. Anything else, they don't give a fuck about. They don't give a fuck about anything else you want to say, hear, think, feel, do. They said, nah, you're gonna do this and you gonna do that. They don't give a fuck about nothing else. Nothing else at all. So when I sit there and I be like, That's bae. Some niggas be like, that's bae, but she running around with Pablo. She running around with Pablo because Pablo is doing shit that he shouldn't be doing to even have her around in the first place, because 10 times out of 10 she's telling that nigga, I don't want to be around you, I don't want to fuck with you. And then he's like, oh, you over there, blah blah blah, you think you fucking with so and so, and she's like, fuck you nigga, I am with him. And you know what I'm saying, like, it's just, that's just what it is, you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, you gotta understand, you can't buy that type of loyalty. Like, you just couldn't. It don't matter how much money you got, how much money you offer, you can't buy that type of loyalty, because at some point in time the money's gonna run out, and at some point in time that person's gonna change when the money runs out. Because at the end of the day, one of the biggest reasons why these niggas be acting some type with some of these females, not Brie, but these other females, is because they sit there and they'll be like, oh, I bought you this, or I bought you that, or I spent money on this, I spent money on that, I bought you this, I bought you that. And you sitting there trying to fuck with blah blah blah, you know what I'm saying? You sitting there trying to fuck with this nigga and this and that, and like they'll sit there being their feelings about that shit, like hard body for real, like all bullshit aside, yo. They'll sit there and they'll fucking be mad as fuck. Oh, I did all this shit for you, I spent all this money on you, did this, did that, took you here, took you there, got your hair did, got your nails done, this and that, you got your toes did, all this shit, and your fucking hair, and you got it colored, all this shit. Like, just thinking of all the types of shit that niggas would spend money on. And you gotta understand something, these niggas, all these dudes that be talking about, oh yeah, I'm with this chick, and they females that I be talking about and shit, all these niggas that you see with all these females I be talking about, they all simping, my nigga. Every single one of them niggas be simping. And if you don't know what that is, that's a nigga that spend money on a bitch who don't want to fucking be with them. That's what a simp is, my nigga. And prior to the fact that that's what a simp is, that's what these niggas is doing. Oh yeah, well, you throw money at this chick and then you get played for the money. Nah, that don't ever happen, bruh. Because if I'm intentionally giving something, I'm giving it willingly. I'm like, alright, here. Oh, you need this? Alright, here. You play me for something, don't think you finessed me. You didn't finesse me. I just gave you the benefit of the doubt, and you know what I'm saying, I helped you from the kindness of my heart. But now if you think you played me, think that shit won't happen again. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the type of nigga that you could take for a sucker, and I'm not the type of nigga you could sit there and play like a fool. Maybe you could do that with these other niggas, but none of these females could do that shit with me, because at the end of the day, I'm not dumb, I'm not stupid. I got a 4.2 GPA, my nigga. Like, I'm smart as fuck. I got one question wrong on my test. You know what I'm saying? Prior to the fact that all of that shit, I want niggas to understand something. Y'all niggas is simping because these bitches tell you they don't want to fuck with y'all niggas like that, and y'all niggas still be, and then they'll fucking sit there breaking it down to them why they don't want to fuck with them, and then they'll be like, let's say they take out let's say they take out 2 fucking stacks, right? All cash, right? They'll drop that shit on the fucking table and be like, you want that? You gotta stop talking. This nigga, they'll have so many fucking conditions for shit, nigga. It's so fucking funny, my nigga. And then they'll sit there trying to act like, oh yeah, she's mine and blah blah. This is my girl. That's my that's my girl and blah blah. And then it's just amusing to me, because they think because they spend a little bit of bread, I'm out the picture. Nah, nigga, you just started spending bread, dude. I've been spending bread. Keep up. Like, nigga, I want you to understand something. Picture a pair of sneakers. Oh, and yo, what's even more funny is when these niggas come by, right? They always try to, they always be in their fucking feelings. Oh yeah, I got money. That nigga's mad because I got his bitch. Blah blah blah. That's why I'm riding around and he's walking. I'd rather walk than drive. That's the first thing. Secondly, even if I had a car, let's say I had a $2 million car sitting in the back, registered, insured, ready to be driven at any given time, I would still walk. License and everything, I would still fucking walk, my nigga. Cause I like walking. And at the same time, when you got 99.8% of niggas, oh yeah, that's why he walking and I'm riding. You walking, I'm walking and you riding, but understand something. What's on my feet costs 4 times what your whip costs, nigga. Think about that. 4 times what your whip costs, nigga. So when I walk, it's because I want y'all niggas to see me. It's because I want you to fucking see what I'm wearing on my feet. And I want you to remember, yeah, I can switch that shit up. But not only can I switch it up, I also got shit that costs 3 to 4 times what you driving costs. So while you sit there, oh yeah, I got this, dude. Picture 100,000 for one pair of sneakers, right? Multiply that times 17 or 16, because I still didn't get the 17th pair yet. And the 16 pairs that I got, all different sizes, all for the females I'm talking to. Think about that. Y'all niggas sit there making fake accounts. Y'all try to fucking sit there, make fake accounts, try to talk like y'all these women, and sit there asking for $20, $30, $50, whatever the fuck you asking for, posing as dumb, right? The reason why you do that is because you broke. That's the first reason. Second reason, you ain't got no job. Third reason, you can fucking sit there and make it seem like you get money, but asking people for money ain't getting money. That's looking like a fucking bum, standing on the fucking corner asking people for shit. Because that's what they do. They stand there, they'll fucking sit there and they ask. But then you got niggas that be like, oh well, I work. You work, but you still be making fake accounts, posing as females and asking for bread. You're still considered a bum because that's what bums do. They ask for shit. I got people in my crew that are millionaires. We talking over 20, over 100 million they got in their bank account all the time. Yo, if you ever need anything, fly, let me know. Alright, I will. They know damn well I won't fucking ask for nothing. Because even if I need it, I'd rather grind for that shit myself, busting my ass trying to get it, than to fucking sit there and look like a fucking beggar, begging or asking for something. Think about that. Because at the end of the day, I don't ask for shit even when I need it. Even when I know I financially can't fucking help somebody, I'll still try to fucking sit there and help them. Think about that. I look out for people even when I can't. Yo, you got a quarter? Here's $1. Yo, you got $1? Here's $2. Yo, you wanna buy a bus pass off me? Just give me $3. Here's $4. That's the type of nigga I am. Oh, a car broke down, somebody's in the middle of the fucking street trying to push that shit. Yo, you need some fucking help? Fuck yeah. Help them push the car to the side of the fucking road. That's the type of nigga I am. I help niggas. Even when I know I can't fucking help niggas. I can help niggas without even fucking spending a dime. I'll fucking sit there and I'll see somebody moving shit in or moving out, whatever it is that they doing. Yo, you need help? Nah, we cool. Sometimes, yeah, sure, we could use the help. Then I'll fucking sit there helping them. And you know what happened afterwards? Oh, here, thanks for helping. No, chill. Here, you good. I don't want nothing. I'm just helping to help. They offering to give me money for helping. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. Because when I sit there and I help somebody, especially if it's moving in or moving out, I do that shit out of the kindness of my heart. Think about something. For 2 years, I was supposed to do it last year too, but I didn't because of people fucking with me. I was part of the parade, the Puerto Rican parade, twice, and I was in the staff. I was part of the staff. I volunteered to do that shit. 2 years back to back. Prior to the fact that I did that and I volunteered those 2 years, yeah, I had to keep the floats together and shit with the fucking parade and all that shit. But then at the same time, when there was the festival, you know, I was doing certain things that they had me doing. But then after everything was done and everybody left, we had to pick up that whole shit. You know, motherfuckers be messy as hell just leaving shit on the fucking ground. We had to pick all that shit up. And I would have did it again if it wasn't for people fucking with me. And you know what? I didn't have a problem because at the end of the day, I was helping people. I was networking. I met people that were like well-known names in the industry and shit. Like, think about that. Like, one of the fucking reggaeton artists, I ended up taking a photo because he was like literally right in front of me, and you know, we was conversating and shit. And then prior to the fact that we was conversating about that shit, I ended up getting a photo of him. I had no idea who he was at the time, but then I ended up watching a video, and I was like, yo, that's the dude I took a photo of. Because he got the tattoo on his fucking side of his neck. And I was like, oh shit, that's this nigga. I didn't know that until I fucking saw who it was, and I'm like, damn. Because this shit got me fucked up. Like, I'm sitting there, you know, meeting people, and some of the people I was meeting, I had no idea who they was. So I was just like, oh yeah, cool. But the majority of the people I knew. So I didn't really sweat that shit. I didn't really worry about it, you know what I'm saying? But like when I say, hold up, like when I say I do shit, I really do shit. I mean, I came out in the papers in 2004 for performing on the Puerto Rican festival in New Haven, and they liked what we was doing so much they put us in the papers. You know what I'm saying? Like, the photographer missed one of us because it was 4 of us, but that's why. And I sit there and I speak about it, and then I got niggas hating on me, and they like, oh, that shit never happened. So I had to go through my shit to find the fucking photo. I'm like, hold on, I got the photo in here somewhere. I posted it on all my fucking pages once. I'm like, yo, let me find that shit. Found it, and then I posted it on my page again. So then after I posted it on my page, I'm like, see, I told you I was really in the shit. Like, I was really in the papers. Like, it wasn't a fucking joke. Like, I told niggas, and niggas thought motherfuckers was joking. Like, nah, nigga, ain't nobody joking. Everything I fucking said that I've ever said is true. You gotta understand something. Even when it comes to women, I don't have to sit there and be like making up the most extreme lies to try to fucking sit there and claim somebody or say somebody's mind. Like, you gotta understand something. These simp niggas, all these niggas that I be saying are simps, they all have to lie in order to try to have what they want. I don't have to lie. I tell the fucking truth, nigga, all the time. And ain't no shame in my game, ain't no hair on my fucking tongue. I say what I got to say, and I say what it is because that's what it is. And a lot of niggas can't stand that shit because at the end of the day, they see what it is and they just jealous. A lot of niggas started hating when Def Jam, like, when I sit there and I say, yo, Def Jam called me, Def Jam really fucking called me on the phone. they really called me. It took me 3 weeks to call them niggas back because of all the shit that was going on. But once I finally called them back and I found out what was going on, I realized why all the shit was going on. And it was going on because Def Jam hit me up, and it was like, yo, we want you to open up for Young Jeezy and T.I. in Miami. You know what I'm saying? That's a huge ass honor. There's some big ass fucking names, you know what I'm saying? Like T.I. and Young Jeezy in Miami, you know what I'm saying? Like opening up for them. Like, that was Def Jam that called me about that opportunity. That was huge. DMX was trying to put me on, you know what I'm saying? Niggas like, oh, that shit didn't happen. I took photos of the fucking conversation. This was on my first account before it got permanently suspended. You know what I'm saying? So I took the photos showing the DMX and this showing the chat, and it said DMX and it had the blue check next to it. Then the conversation. Then from the conversation, you start seeing shit. You like, hold up. And you start reading. Like, yo, dog, I see you doing your thing, blah, blah, blah. We got to get you heard, yada, yada, yada. The thing was, it's a business. You know what I'm saying? So eventually you had to pay. So when I'm sitting there getting everything situated so I could pay for everything, I was waiting for basically my money to show up. The day that the money came was the day that DMX died. So when I got the money, I'm like, yeah, I got it. I just got to wait for DMX to come out the hospital. Then he died, and when he died, I was like, shit, I gotta keep myself relevant. Damn, I gotta keep dropping music, cause after 30 days of just getting played in a playlist, they take your shit off, and then after that, you know, it's like people forget if you're not dropping. That's the whole point of being consistent. And a lot of niggas don't understand that. They think this shit just come to a nigga overnight, and it really don't. Like, you really gotta work your ass off for that shit. And a lot of niggas don't understand that it's a lot of fucking work to fucking sit there and get yourself heard, and you know what I'm saying, to make quality music that people want to listen to, that want to play, you know what I'm saying, they want to see you perform, all that shit. Like, motherfuckers don't understand, like, it's a lot of shit that went into this shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit. Sleepless nights, because all night working on music, you know what I'm saying? Like, not because a nigga couldn't sleep, because a nigga was so inspired that he kept working and kept working and kept working and dropping music. You know what I'm saying? 12 o'clock dropping something, 1 o'clock dropping something, 2 o'clock dropping something. You know what I'm saying? To the point that I was dropping music. I had 7 songs in one day, and I made 5 beats and 5 songs. You know what I'm saying? But then I had those 2 extra songs that I didn't produce. But those songs that I didn't produce were also, those beats that I didn't produce, I also made songs for those as well. And that changed everything, because it turned that shit into 7 songs instead of 5. You know what I'm saying? But I worked for that shit. Like, it wasn't easy. Like, I had to think about it. Like, alright, what am I going to talk about next? And I'm like, once I got inspired, I just did my thing. I didn't really hesitate. And that's the problem with a lot of niggas. A lot of niggas sit there, oh, I'm gonna write some shit. I don't even write. I write my shit afterwards for copyright purposes, because you know niggas be stealing shit. But I mean, for the most part, I don't write. I can write for myself and I can write for other people, but I choose not to, because it comes to me fast. You know what I'm saying? It comes to me easy. And when I'm making music, that shit come to me fast. Like, I'm making records in like fucking 25 minutes, 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it take Lil Baby like 45 minutes to make something. But I was around that time at one point. I was like, I want to say I was at like 35 minutes or some shit like that making songs. But then I got to a point where I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just do my thing. And I didn't really sweat how much time I was doing it in. But then I started getting to a point where I was working so fast and working so hard that it was coming to me like it was nothing. And I ended up making shit in like 20 minutes. And I'm like, when I first did that, I was like, wow, I beat my fucking, Like I would always be like, damn, let me look at my record. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, well, the last time it was 35. You know what I'm saying? 35 minutes to make a song. I'm like, damn, I wonder if I could try to make it faster. And like when I'm really inspired, I'll just get inspired and just start working. And then just hop on it and just kill it. You know what I'm saying? And I always took pride in what I do as far as music because I work hard for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I really come a long way with this music shit. Like I've been getting played on the radio in Las Vegas since 2016. I still get played on the radio. I sent every time I made a new song, I sent it to the radio station, and they fucking sat there. And every time I would send them a new song, they would tell the DJ, yo, throw this in rotation immediately. And that's exactly what they would do. And every time to this day, when I drop, they still throw my shit in rotation when I drop some new shit. Like, I'm honored, I'm blessed for that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's been a long road, and I had a lot of haters, but I wouldn't want to be none of them niggas. Because all them niggas are like, they dealing with legal shit right now because they want to be doing dumb shit. I did shit in my day, but that's my past. You know what I'm saying? You can't judge somebody off of their past. You can't. Because people change. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't judge somebody because they got a record or some shit. Because at the end of the day, if they're not doing nothing wrong, there's no reason for them to even be fucked with, harassed, arrested, none of that shit, especially if they ain't doing nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, like I take pride in what I do. You know what I'm saying? I work hard for this shit, and one of the biggest things is that I always strive for is to make my kid happy and proud of me, but also to make my wife's proud of me as well. My fiance, of course. But seriously, like all bullshit aside, I just try to make them proud of me and just be the best version of me that I could possibly be. You know what I'm saying? And I'm grateful for the blessings I do have, the people that are with me. You know what I'm saying? The people that are on the same page with me, the people in my corner, the people that look out for me. You know what I'm saying? And I know those people that I do help, excuse me, are happy to even have me be able to help when I can help. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy to do what I do sometimes, but sometimes I look at shit and I think, damn, I wouldn't want to do nothing else other than what I'm doing, because I just be making, you know what I'm saying, moves and trying to be positive and teach people shit if I can teach them shit. You know what I'm saying? Inspire people if I can. Share my knowledge with people. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if you think you know everything, you don't know shit. Because at the end of the day, there's always somebody that could teach you something you don't know, no matter who they are. You know what I'm saying? So you always got to be mindful of the fact that there's good people and there's bad people. And another thing to always be mindful of is the law of attraction. What you put out into the universe is what you're going to get back. In other words, karma. Because what a lot of niggas don't understand is karma is real. You know what I'm saying? Because it is law of attraction. You know what I'm saying? Because what you put out into the universe is what you gonna get. You know what I'm saying? You treat somebody like shit. Don't get pissed when somebody starts treating you like shit because of how you was treating somebody else. That's called law of attraction. You know what I'm saying? And I learned that shit a long time ago. And when I sit there and say, oh yeah, I can share my knowledge with people, I got a lot of knowledge to share. I just, you know what I'm saying, I'm selective of who I share my knowledge with, because not everybody uses the knowledge that they get for a good reason. You know what I'm saying? Some people try to use it for bad reasons, or to discredit somebody, or some dumb shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta remember, there's shady people out there in the world that would do anything to be the nigga and getting the attention, or the nigga in the spotlight, or the nigga that all the chicks are talking to, or the nigga that all the chicks want to talk to, and shit like that. But you know, like, I really don't take things for granted, and I don't take people for granted. Like, if you sit there, you tell me you love me, I'm gonna hold you to that. Oh, I love you for life, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, I'm gonna hold you to that. The same way, if I sit there and I say, oh yeah, I love you for life, I expect you to hold me to that. You know what I'm saying? And, or if I say, I want to spend the rest of my life with you every day for the rest of my life, I expect you to hold me to that, because at the end of the day, that's me giving you my word that that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And judging by the situations with these females, I love these women. I'm not going nowhere. 1 and 2, I'm not simping, because I'm not the nigga spending money on these chicks trying to keep them around when they don't want to be around. You get what I'm saying? That's all of these niggas that you see. Every single one of these females that I be talking about, the dudes you see around them are the ones simping. It don't matter who they are, where they from, who they know, who they don't know, gang affiliated, none of that shit matters. Because at the end of the day, what I'm saying is the fucking facts, bro. When you have a female that wants to be around you, you don't have to spend money, because she genuinely wants to be around you. It doesn't matter about money when she really is into you. And all of these chicks, they don't give a fuck about the money. The ones that be on the gram asking about money and shit, it don't even be the females that be asking, it be the dudes that are around them, because they money hungry, and they figure, if I can sit there and play somebody for some money, I could be like, you want something, and then fucking sit there and be like, oh well, here, and or let me get your cash app and I'll send you some money. And that's the reason why they would have money, because they would sit there asking people for money. Then when you got the cornballs that want to sit there and be like, oh well, I got a job. You got a job, but what you doing with your money that you get from your job ain't really what you should be doing. Because when they sit there and they get paid, they might pay a few bills, but they still got shit that they not paying in order to try to impress the females and make it seem like they got the money to spend like that, knowing damn well they don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think about that. A lot of these niggas be borrowing money from niggas. And what they do, they loan shark. That's what they do, they loan shark. So that way, they're like, yo, let me hold sign, I'll pay you back. I'll give you 50. Like, yo, I'll give you 50, you give me 40. So they'll sit there doing that, but then think about it. They get all this money, right? And then they start sitting there flexing. Oh yeah, shorty, you want this? Alright, I got you. Here. Oh, you want that? Alright, get it, I'll get it for you. So then they'll sit there flexing, but then when they're broke, they're back on the gram asking people for money. That's a fucking bum. Nigga, I don't give a fuck how you look at it, nigga. At the end of the day, that's a bum. Bum's ass. You gotta understand, you never see a rich nigga asking for money. Never. Why? They too busy trying to get the money and keep the money flowing to ask motherfuckers for shit. That's the first thing. Second, a nigga that got money is too busy spending money to be worried about what the next nigga doing with his money. Think about that. When a nigga sit there, oh, I got money, you ain't got shit. That means you done did some fuckboy shit to get that money in the first place, and now you trying to brag about it because you got a few bucks. Dude, that few bucks that you just got from begging people for money, first of all, I would never discredit myself by just standing there asking people for money. Never. I wouldn't. Sorry, I just wouldn't. I would never do that. Because at the end of the day, when you sit there asking people for money, you asking, and then you looking like a bum. But then you trying to flex for everybody. Oh yeah, see, he can't do this, and I can give you this. See, he can't give you that, but I can give you this. But then think about something else. Every time, and this is every fucking time. Every time, hold on. Every time niggas ask for money, right? Every time niggas ask for money, it's always so when they feel like they have enough, they can sit there bragging about it, right? But when that money is gone, that nigga that you were saying didn't have money, you sit there trying to finesse for money because you see that he got money now. Think about something. When I spend money, first of all, I'm gonna clarify something too, because niggas be like, you don't want to fuck with him, he a brokey. First of all, let me clarify something. First of all, a brokey is somebody who never got fucking money. A nigga that gets money and pays bills is somebody that's responsible. A nigga who sit there say they got money, 9 times out of 10 they sit there saying they got money because they asking people for money and they actually getting it. That's it. But think about how many times they gotta pay people back for that money. So then they get a check and they happy they got paid, right? They start paying their bills, but then they like, fuck, I gotta pay Tom. Fuck, I gotta pay Pablo. Fuck, I gotta pay Enrique. Fuck, I gotta pay Becca. Fuck, I gotta pay, you know what I'm saying? And then they sit there and they get mad because after all that shit is gone and they pay all those people back, them niggas are back broke like they were when they were asking people for money. And when them niggas are broke, the nigga that they were shitting on saying they ain't got bank, they ain't got money, that nigga over there flexing. That nigga over there spending bread. That nigga's going in stores buying shit. He's like, yo, you know what? Fuck it, let's do this. Yo, you know what? Let's order some food. Yo, you know what? Let's do this. Yo, you know what? Let's go here. Yo, you know what? Think about that. Because all those niggas that be begging for money, the only time they fucking sit there flexing is when they finish begging everybody for money. And then when they paying everybody back, they broke again. And then they start sitting there thinking, damn, I ain't never gonna fucking sit there and borrow money like that from all those people, because then I gotta pay them niggas back. Then I'm broke. Fuck out of here. I'll never do that shit. First of all, when you sit there and you ask somebody for money, you're embarrassing the shit out of yourself as it is, because you're asking somebody for money. You asking for a fucking handout. It's like a fucking dude that does music sitting there, yo, I could fucking rap, yo, let me get a deal, bro, let me get a deal, I could rap, son. Niggas looking for handouts and shit. That's what these niggas is doing. They're looking for handouts in the money world, in the financial world. You know what I'm saying? They're looking for handouts to be like, oh yeah, I got it. You got it because you begged for it. I never had to beg nobody for nothing and I got it. I never had to beg nobody for bread, and I had it. I never had to say, yo, I need this. Let me get this so I can get that. I got it myself. When I needed shit for the house, I found a way to get it. Even if it was getting just the shit that I needed and not having extra money for shit. I spend money more than what I get. Think about that. I work for this shit. Niggas like, oh, he ain't never worked, blah blah blah. I never worked, dude. I worked a fucking third fucking shift at UPS, bruh, from 11 to 5 in the fucking morning every fucking day. And I was busting my ass, my nigga, for free for 2 fucking weeks, my nigga. And niggas was trying to play me for my bread. And then, you know what happened? I got my bread. A year later, I stopped working for them niggas after those 2 weeks because I don't work for free. And I'm sitting there talking about my check like, yo, what's good, what's good, what's good. They kept giving me the runaround. Then it was like, I'm like, yo, I need y'all to issue me a new check, blah, blah, whatever. They're like, oh, you gotta reapply and do your hours over. You can't get your check. You gotta do this. I'm like, what? And then, cause it's actually against the law for them to even say that or do that, because by law, if somebody works for them and they don't pay them, they could get sued. And then I told you, I made a live and I was like, yo, y'all niggas got, and this was to them, about them and shit. I was like, yo, y'all got 2 options, my nigga. One, you can issue me a new check and the shit be over and done with. Or, I'm gonna take y'all to court and I'm gonna be the new owner of UPS. What you think happened? A week later, not even a week, a couple days later, they received a subpoena. After they received a subpoena, they fucking sat there and issued me a brand new fucking check. Think about that. I don't ever ask nobody for shit, my nigga. I find a way to get it myself, no matter what the fucking circumstances is. I'm not a beggar, my nigga. I don't beg nobody for shit. And I never, ever ask a chick for money. Never. Now, if shorty was gonna be like, here, babe, I want you to have this, I'm gonna be like, nah, babe, save your shit. But if she keep on insisting, eventually at some point in time, I'm gonna just be like, fuck it. And I'm gonna just take it. But the whole time, I'm gonna give her shit about taking it, because I'm like, nah, I'm good, babe. Keep it, save it, put it away. And she's gonna keep enforcing it. So if she gonna keep on enforcing it, after like a couple times, I'm gonna just be like, alright, fuck it, whatever. But I would never, like I said, I would never ask a chick for money. Never. Pinky told me over and over and over, Tiffany, Jenny, Paris, Beth, Becky, all of them, oh, if you ever need it, let me know. We got it. You know we got it. We got businesses and shit, so you know we always got the money. But if you need anything, let me know. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. If I need something, they know I take too much pride in getting it myself. They know that. So they don't ever sit there and keep enforcing this shit, because they know I'm going to just be like, nah, I'm good. They know that even if I needed the fucking help, I'll bust my ass to try to get it. Than to actually sit there and take a handout or sit there and beg for it, because at the end of the day, you embarrass yourself when you beg for something or when you ask somebody for something that you know you can get if you actually got up and got it. I got to it, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, when it comes to the females I talk to, I never asked them for a dime. Ever. Didn't have to. They had their money, but I'm like, I got my own. Yo, you need something, you let me know. I'm the man. You need it, I can get it for you. Think about something. $100,000 sneakers. Think about that. 16 pairs. I even got Brie a pair. I don't know if a size 9 is gonna fucking fit her though. It might though. It might fit her. If it don't, I can always change it, but just saying. And I got a couple other different sizes for the other girls, cause you know everybody got different feet sizes. But think about that though, cause when you multiply 100,000 times 16, you get 1.6 million. Think about that. That's a lot of bread. And that's not including any money I'm supposed to get, because I'm still waiting on that. But blessings are coming my way, opportunities are coming my way, and I might have females throwing their number at me and shit, but as long as I'm in a relationship, I'm not gonna be hitting no females up, because at the end of the day, when I'm the type of nigga, if I'm in a committed relationship, I'm in a committed relationship, and I'm loyal as fuck. I could get away with lying about something or hiding shit, and I would never hide it. I could hide something that I know if I told any of my baes, they'll sit there and get mad. At the end of the day, I still wouldn't hide it from them, and I still wouldn't lie to them about it. I would still tell them. I'll be like, babe, I gotta tell you something, you ain't gonna like what I got to say. First thing, what is it now? What is it? That's the first thing she'll say. But then after I tell her, she'll be mad for a little bit if it was something that she had to get mad over, but for the most part, she'll eventually get over it, and she won't be mad too long. But I would have to do a lot of buttering up, a lot of I'm sorry babe, and I didn't do anything, and this, and like I would have to break it down to her, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I would have to do. I would have to break it down to her and let her know, because at the end of the day, babe, some girl hollered at me, babe. 3 girls came up to me and gave me their number and was like, call me. And I could be like, yo, I got a fucking chick, or yo, I'm married, yo, I got, and they don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck. I could be your next wife, or I could be, you know what I'm saying? Like, they wouldn't give a fuck. And I'd be like, damn, okay. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't cross that line, because it's one thing for them to give a number, and it's another for me to use it. You hear what I'm saying? I got respect. Not only do I got respect in the hood, respect in the streets, I also got respect with these women. Because even if I could sit there and hide certain things, oh yeah, I spoke to some bitch, I'ma still tell them, because I would never want them to lie to me about anything, no matter what it is. And the thing is, they're the type that I could sit there and talk to them about anything, and they could sit there and talk to me about anything, and we're gonna be good. If it's something we might get mad over, we might get upset, but at the end of the day, we're not gonna stop being with each other, and we're not gonna stop loving each other, because at the end of the day, what we have is real. And only somebody that's really been in love would know what the fuck that's like. Not none of these simp motherfuckers thirsting over a fucking chick that know damn well they don't fucking want to be with them. You know what I'm saying? That's some cornball nigga shit. Who the fuck sit there? Nigga, there's 8 billion people in the world. You can't find another fucking bitch that actually wants you, instead of forcing yourself or trying to force yourself to be with somebody that don't want to be with you just because you spent money on them, and you think they owe you this and they owe you that because you spent money on them? Nah, my nigga. You lucky that the person is still around you, because any other bitch would have said deuces, nigga, and they would have been left your ass. They just said, nigga, I'm going to my mans. Think about that. So is shorty still around you? She probably going to use you for all she can use you for. Because at the end of the day, remember something. She's not dumb. You think she's dumb because you're trying to convince her to stick around because you show her money. What she's thinking, I'm gonna get this nigga for all his money. Then when that nigga broke, I'm gonna go do me. Think about it, my nigga. You wanna be the dumb nigga that looks like the dumb nigga because he's spending money on a chick that don't wanna be with him? Or you wanna be the nigga that spent money and got bitches coming to him because he's spending the money? Think about that. And it doesn't necessarily mean the money could be spent on them, but at the same time, the niggas spend money. And the bitches see that. And bitches love to see a nigga spending money, because it lets them know he ain't no bum. He ain't no brokey. Think about that. He ain't simping, because at the end of the day, the bitches that he talked to want him, and he wants them. And if I spend something on them, it's because I wanted to, not because they asked me to. Even though if they asked me to, I might. But then again, I might not if they just asking and there's no real reason. It's like when there's really no reason for them to be asking for money and they just asking just to ask, I look at that shit like, majority of the time, the ones asking for money ain't even the females asking for money. It's somebody posing as them. So when you come across a female that's one of my females that's actually asking, for starters, they're not on the gram asking everybody. If they asking somebody, they asking a man, because they man is the one that's gonna take care of shit. Whether the nigga decides to spend it or not, at the end of the day, the only person that those females would ask is the nigga that they with. Not these simp motherfuckers, because when the female is looking for it and the female is still around the dude, the reason she's looking for it is because the nigga that's around her is broke as fuck. And the only reason he broke is because he want to be borrowing money to be fucking simping, to then have to pay everybody back. Then after he pays everybody back, he's broke again. So what was the point in trying to flex? Because you put yourself in debt trying to flex because you had to borrow and then pay everybody back with interest. So you dug deeper in your pocket to try to impress a chick that still don't want to fuck with you, even though you spent the money that you spent on them. Come on, my nigga. You simping. That's simping with a capital S, my nigga. Yo, I'm fucking done, my nigga. I can't stand shit like that. Wait. Damn. Alright, hold on. We're going over here. I'm about to buy a car. I'm over here chit-chatting and shit. What the fuck? How the fuck I landed there? Bam. Time to buy a new car. What time is it? 10:43. Let's go to the dealership, son. About to cop me some new wheels. all that chatting, I didn't even realize how many times I was doing that shit. Hold on, I gotta take my sweater off, because I'm starting to get hot. Hold on. Broke on? What the fuck? Y'all thought I was going somewhere? I was just taking off my hoodie. Damn. Go. You wanna go to the room? Alright. Stop. Come on, I'm ready. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna bring you out to the room. Alright. Gotta figure out what car I'm gonna use, buy. I was about to say use. Excuse me. But yeah, nobody likes to be around a simp. Them niggas, like Bree used to say, them niggas is weirdos. That's what you would call a weirdo. A simp. Because they do weird shit for attention, and they do weird shit to try to keep somebody around that doesn't want to be around. Then they get mad when they sit there telling them the truth. I don't want to fuck with you. I don't want to be with you. Then they get mad about that shit. Like, how you sit there getting mad about that when you knew? Oh, and then them niggas get mad and be like, I spent so much money on you. I bought you this. And like, yo, nigga get into details about every single thing that he spent. And it's like, dude, how can you even sit there getting mad when at the end of the day, you knew she ain't want to fuck with you? You knew that. The moment you spending money, you wasting your fucking money, because at the end of the day, she didn't want to fuck with you in the first place. The only reason maybe one of them considered it was just because you was giving her money. Like, a bitch ain't stupid. A bitch gonna be like, put that shit in my pocket. This nigga ain't gonna fucking try to play me. She gonna take that money you give her, put it in the pocket, act like she ain't got none after she has it, and be like, oh, I spent it on this, or I spent it on that, and grab some more. Juice the nigga for all the money. Then when the money's gone, it's like, then they like, fuck it, I'm gonna fuck with somebody else. Cause at the end of the day, you gotta understand, like, dude, you sit there like getting mad because she wants to fuck with somebody else. But it's like, dude, there's mad bitches in the fucking world that are bad, you know what I'm saying, thick as fuck. Like, why are you stressing the chick? That's another thing niggas that get money don't do. A nigga that get money don't stress bitches, my nigga. That's the key thing. That's a key thing right there. I get money, and my nigga, as you see, yeah, I be like, oh, I love you, babe, this and that, I miss you and all this. Of course, that's part of a relationship. You're supposed to say and do shit like that. But when you're sitting there, dude, you embarrass yourself when you sit there doing all the extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, spending money, but then you upset because you spending money and then you ain't getting that money back. Then you fucking sitting there mad. Like, dude, you knew she ain't want to fuck with you, dog. You knew she ain't want to be with you like that. She told you to your face. She said, fuck you, nigga. I am with him. I don't want to fuck with you like that. Like, basically is what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand, when niggas be in they fucking feelings and trying to get all emotional and shit about shit. It's like, dude, what's wrong with you, nigga? Like, there's plenty of bitches out here. You know how many bad bitches was following my main page, nigga? My first fucking DUB.AR page, nigga. What? Mad bitches. But at the same time, I wasn't fucking with them because I was just focused, working. My mind was on the grind because I knew what I had to do. So I was just focused on music, and that's all I was doing. It was to the point that I wasn't like I couldn't even call it a hobby. Niggas like, oh, you rap for a hobby. Like, no, nigga, I rap for a fucking check, nigga. I get paid for that shit. That's what niggas don't understand. Like, dude, it's not, nigga, I get paid to make music, nigga. Why you think that shit's at the bottom of my fucking screen? It's not to fucking look good, nigga. That's because I get paid. Read that shit that says Amazon Music, Apple Music. For purchase, nigga, at Amazon.com. For purchase, nigga. Hello. You type in my name at Amazon.com, you're gonna fucking see fucking music. You might have to skip a couple pages to actually find it, but you'll see it, and it's there. You just gotta look. But that's what a lot of niggas don't understand. They think, oh, this shit is a hobby, or he just does it to do it. No, nigga, I do it for a fucking check, nigga. And the thing that motherfuckers didn't understand is, before I was doing it the way I'm doing it and getting a check, I was still getting money for that shit. It was a different way that I was getting the money, but I was still getting it. Like, yo, this is my shit right here. Oh, I support local artists. I'm local to the people here, but I'm not to the niggas in the industry. Because at the end of the day, I've been getting played in Vegas. And I ain't been local since 2016. Think about that. When I said, oh yeah, support local artists, dude, we talking before 2016. When niggas was just selling CDs. Everything digital now. Think about that. I come a long way, nigga. I've done a lot of shit to get where I'm at. And a lot of niggas don't understand that shit. They think, oh, he ain't do nothing, nigga. I did a lot of shit, nigga. You have no idea what I've done. I done did things, I done see things, I done been places a lot of niggas never been. I done had conversations with motherfuckers that niggas ain't ever gonna have the opportunity to ever have conversations with. I done had opportunities none of these niggas have ever had. I got invited to the Get Money Stop Hating tour 2 years back to back. I still to this moment got credit with Coast to Coast Live to do a show, and all I gotta do is schedule the next fucking date. Yo, the date, I'm selecting this date. Then I gotta text, I gotta message or call the president of Coast to Coast and be like, yo, I selected a date. And all he's gonna say is, alright, we got your shit credited. All you gotta do is just show up with the fucking money that you need at the door. That's nothing. It's $150 up front and $150 at the door. It's easy. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really isn't. Like, when I sit there and I say, dude, I spend money, bruh. Some people be like, hold up, you get this much, but you're spending this much. How are you spending that much if you only got this much? Because sometimes I do a favor for somebody and they just like, yo, here. And I end up having a little bit of extra bread, or it could be anything, you know what I'm saying? That's just an example, but, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, though, I've done a lot of things, and I helped a lot of fucking people. I met a lot of people. Niggas don't understand, dude. I know everybody out here. There's nobody I don't know. I've been on this fucking street 22 years, almost 23. Before this street, before being out here all this time, I was on Orange Street. And on Orange Street, that's where I grew up at. That's what a lot of niggas don't understand. Orange Street is the fucking hood, bruh. When I say I grew up and there was shootings and shit, nigga, there really was. Motherfuckers arguing in the park. Motherfuckers start fighting. Another time, motherfuckers start arguing. Then all of a sudden, somebody shoots. Then next thing you know, there's like, let's say there's like 50 people in the park, right? Then the fucking, you know, fight or whatever happens. Then somebody shoots. Everybody in the fucking park was laying on the fucking ground when they started shooting. Think about that. When I talk about the hood, nigga, where I grew up is the fucking hood. It still is. That's what niggas don't understand. I don't sit there bragging about it, but I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it is. You can't change the facts, and the facts are that, nigga, that's the hood, bruh. I grew up in the fucking hood. I remember one time there was a fucking shooting out here, and like I was standing there, 40 was standing there next to me, and there was somebody else. I don't remember who else. And all of a sudden, when they started shooting, we ran and got low, and then 40's just standing there. I'm like, nigga, you trying to get shot, nigga? Because that's what the fuck is gonna happen, bruh. But he didn't. It was just, and then like his response was like, yo, I gotta wake the fuck up, yo. It's like, damn, it's just like niggas is shooting on, you know, I could have got shot. Like, yeah, nigga, like you gotta pay attention, bro. Like this is like, life ain't a fucking joke, nigga. You only got one life to live, nigga. You get shot and you get killed because you got shot. You see everybody moving, everybody getting low, getting away from where everything going on, and you just laying there, staying there against the fence, chilling like, nigga, bullets ain't got no fucking name, nigga. You get caught in a crossfire, nigga, you hit. Think about that, man. Life is short, nigga. Life ain't guaranteed, my nigga. Tomorrow ain't never promised. So make sure that the last thing you ever tell somebody, especially if you love them, is that you love them. Because tomorrow ain't never promised. Remember that shit. When you love somebody, make sure the last thing that you ever tell them is that you love them. And that's why I make sure that every time after I talk to all of my bays, even if I didn't talk to them and I just go live real quick, I make sure that I always say I love them. Because at the end of the day, tomorrow ain't never promised. And when I sit there and I say I love you, babe, I mean it. Because I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. I'm a man of my word. And that's something a lot of niggas nowadays ain't. They not men of their word. Because they'll say one thing and they'll do another. They say, oh, I'm going to treat you good, I'm going to treat you, and the next thing you know, they get pissed about something and they treating you like shit, or they beating the shit out of you. Think about that, man. That's really what it is. And the niggas get mad when niggas get exposed or the truth get put out there, but at the end of the day, nigga, think of what you really doing. And you want to get mad at somebody that put the shit out there, but at the end of the day, you can't be mad at nobody but yourself. You do the crime, nigga, don't be afraid to do the time then. Because at the end of the day, you knew what you was doing when you did it. You sat there trying to look for a way around it. And then after you sat there trying to look for a way around it, you sat there contemplating, if this happens, I'm going to do this. Like, sitting there trying to pinpoint every fucking move you're going to make in case something went wrong. Like, dude, who does that? You know how stressful that has to be to... Nigga, you better off going to find another bitch, nigga. What the fuck? Yo, real shit, nigga. You might as well go find another bitch, nigga, cause, dude, what the fuck is wrong with some of y'all niggas, dog? It's like some of these niggas were dropped on their head as a fucking child, my nigga. Like, yo, what's wrong with y'all niggas, dog? God bless, yo. These niggas, yo, oh man. Like, niggas be doing dumb shit, but then when they do the dumbest shit you ever seen in your life, it's like, damn, I didn't think anybody could ever do something stupid like that. And then you see somebody doing something stupider, and you like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with niggas, dog? Yo. Damn, 24? I might have to rank up, yo. There's only one level. This is the last one. I fuck with that Lamborghini though. It's 24. I wanna know how much that shit is though. But nah, seriously, all bullshit aside, man. There's too many bitches in the world for niggas to be sweating a fucking chick, my nigga. I don't care how bad the chick is, or none of that shit. If you ain't had a personal relationship with this chick to the point that y'all been with each other for a while, y'all bond is perfect with each other, you ain't got no business stressing over no fucking bitch, my nigga. And when I say, yeah, you've been talking to her for a while, yeah, to the point that you had life planned out with each other. That's the type of shit me and Bree had going on. I was gonna say me and all of my bays, but it hasn't been like that with all of them. It was like that with me and Bree. Because we planned out everything that we wanted to do with each other. We loved each other. We cared about each other. We said, yo, we had times that we was pissed at each other because of some stupid shit. And we'd still make each other laugh. And then still be like to each other, oh, I'm still mad at you when the other was mad. Think about that, man. Fuck y'all niggas, I'm out, bitch. The police is chasing that dude. Oh, he's coming with them. They're gonna fucking see me. Hold up. Boom. Turn back around. Was it 150 now? Yeah, it's 150. Fuck out the damn way, my nigga. I gotta go to a gas station so I can fix my car. It took a left. Let me take a left. I think there they go right there. Oh, the gas station is straight ahead. Oh shit. Got him. Oh, there was another one. Got him. Look at this other motherfucker right here. That was too easy. Alright, let me go fix my car now. But yeah, that's why I always make sure the last thing I ever tell any of my bays is that I love them. And when I sit there, when anytime I didn't answer my phone, especially, man, she would fucking flip. She would blow my phone up like 50 times. I'm exaggerating, not 50, but like I'll come back to my phone because I won't realize that it was ringing, and I'll have like 14 missed phone calls. I'll be like, damn, like fuck, babe, I'm mad as fuck. And then I fucking answer, and then the first thing that come out her mouth is, why the fuck ain't you answer your phone? That'd be the first thing that she'll fucking say. I'll be like, I'm sorry, I didn't know my phone was ringing. And then she'll fucking be pissed. I'm like, I'm sorry, babe. And then I'll be like, I love you. And then she'll be like quiet because she's mad, right? And then all of a sudden she'll be like, I love you too. Well, I'm lying, because she wouldn't say I love you too. She would say I love you, because she wouldn't say the two. She would say I love you after I said I love you. I don't remember what it was that she said, but she was like, she didn't want me to say I love you too. She only wanted me to say I love you back when I said I love you. I don't remember why, but that's what it was. But that's the thing, even when she was mad at me or I was mad at her, we never went without telling each other that we loved each other. Like, my nigga, there's so many people that you can actually be with. There's so many people that you could actually be with. There's no reason for anybody to be stressing another fucking chick. There's no reason to be stressing no fucking over no damn chick. Shorty don't want to fuck with you, let shorty go, nigga. Like, but that's the thing the motherfuckers don't understand. Niggas be like, oh well, she said this, she said that, but understand something. Anything that she said that went against me, she could never take a lie detector test question by question, proving that that's what she felt, because that's not what she feels. That's what she's told to fucking say, and if she don't, shit happens. She might get hit, she might get abused. You never know what the fuck gonna happen. Means at the end of the day, these niggas are sitting there threatening these chicks just to control them. Because when it got to the point that they were being exposed out there for abusing them and forcing them to do shit, they started trying to switch up what they were doing. So instead of them doing this or doing that, they'll sit there, oh, I didn't do this or I didn't do that. But then when you start putting it out there that you threatening them, that saying that you're gonna beat their ass if they don't fucking listen, they won't pass the lie detector because that's exactly what they're telling them now. They spent mad time trying to figure out an excuse or what to say or what to do to prevent themselves from getting in trouble in this circumstance, in this situation, and they didn't really know what to do. But then they look at shit and it's like, wow, because you start seeing shit for what it really is, and you realize that these niggas are only doing the shit that they doing because they don't know what else to do. And it's like the chicks ain't trying to fuck with them, but they start offering money and shit, and that's what makes them consider it. But remember something, not all of them consider it. So when one is like, oh, I don't care, if you trying to give me all that money, I don't want that shit. There's some that actually say that, and Bree's one of them. You know what I'm saying? She don't give a fuck about that money shit. It was mad celebrities trying to holler at her because she's beautiful, and you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, she's like, nah, I'm good. She turned them all down for me. Them niggas is all the way back there. Broke him. Damn. Got him. Damn, I had all of them but one.
That's the world telling you it's time for bed.
I lost all that. I was close, I just wasn't that fucking close though.
You were lucky to walk away from that one. Drive safe, okay?
Fuck it. I should just make some more money. Stick to the money. But seriously, there's too many bitches out here. Way too many. And I only be the way I be about mine because they mine. All these other niggas, they trying to have what they can't have, which is what's mine. So then they get mad, but then they want to fucking get even more. But that's the shit. They want to get mad when they start being called a simp or that they simping, but at the same time they want to be, oh yeah, I can do this. You're doing shit for a chick that don't want to fucking be with you. All the fucking energy and all that shit you fucking giving to this chick, she ain't reciprocating back. Like, you gotta understand, like, When you not getting what you giving in return, you simping, bruh. And what niggas don't understand is when niggas try to fucking sit there and turn the table and make it seem like it's me, first of all, I ain't spent money on none of these chicks yet. And it's because, except for Bree, and that was just so she could spend that money on her bill, and that was a long time ago. That was just so she could pay for her phone bill. And when she said, can you at least give me half, I gave her the half. But then afterwards I was expecting her to come back to me and say, babe, I can't get the other half, do you think you can give it to me? And she never did. But that's the thing, if she would have got the other 25 that she needed for her bill. That's what niggas don't understand. Sometimes I'll fucking sit there and be like, look, I'll give you half, and if you can get the half, the other half, cool. And if you can't, well, I'll talk to you then about it. And I would expect them to come back if they couldn't. And if they couldn't, and you beg, then I'm fucking sitting there and I'm gonna give it to you. But at the same time, I don't just give shit to give shit. Because there's not one chick that I've done that to yet. Not one. Excuse me. The chicks that I was talking to, I slept with all of those chicks. All the chicks you see me talking about and all that, nigga, I slept with them before. I'm not just talking about chicks that I ain't never slept with. Like, no, I slept with these chicks. But at the same time, I made it clear to every single one of these chicks. Every single one. I say, yo, I said this to each and every one of them individually. I said, if I ever had to choose, Bree's the one I'm gonna choose. And I said that to every single one of those females. Because at the end of the day, that's what it was. And 9 times out of, not even 9, I'll just say that majority of the time I was asking about Bree all the time. So I'd be talking to the other chicks, but then I start asking about the other girls, and then I'd ask about Bree, because at the end of the day I was with all of the females, but then I'm like trying to check on them individually and ask, yo, you know about this you know about this girl, like, you know, she's okay. And I'm sitting there and I'm going to each and every person asking individually about, you know, if they spoke to her or whatever. So I'd sit there and I'd be worried about Bree, because the last thing we ever said to each other in a party was that we loved each other and we missed each other and we wanted to fix shit. And then when we said that, that's when everything started going on, and we stopped talking to each other because of the person that was around her trying to control her. And the thing was, she never told me what it was at the time, so I didn't really know what was going on. But then once the pieces started being put together, I started realizing certain things, and I'm like, shit, this probably happened because of this. And I started thinking, I'm like, wow, like, hold up, that means all of this was going on even over there, and she didn't tell me because she didn't want me to think wrong, like she was intentionally doing something, because she wasn't. But at the same time, she was scared to come to me for help because she didn't think I could help. And now she does. You know what I'm saying? Like, she knows that I could fucking help. Like, everything's different now. And she never stopped loving me. And I never stopped loving her. When nobody was around, I was. When nobody gave a fuck, I did. When nobody loved her, I did. When nobody treated her right, the same with the other girls, I did. Why you think these are the baddest females, but they all into me? Think about that. Because I treat them right. But like I said, if I ever had to choose, I'm choosing Bree. And the thing is, the reason why I say that is because I want Bree to know how special she is to me, just in case she forgot. But at the same time, it's not to discredit the other females, because at the end of the day, I love the other females too, but at the same time, I got other shit going on too. You know what I'm saying? So, what are you doing? No. Leave that light alone. You don't pay my electricity bill. If I want it on, so close your door and turn that bright TV off. Anyways, how you gonna say the light is bright when his door was closed majority of the time, and he was in the bathroom? He came out the bathroom talking about the light is on, the light is bright. Like, just go back to your room. Anyways, but yeah, no, like, I didn't, like, it's not, but I'm saying what I'm saying is not to discredit and make the other girls feel less about the situation or like they're not good enough, because they are. It's just, you gotta understand, like, a lot of the shit that's going on is going on because niggas is trying to control y'all. Bless you. It's because niggas is trying to control y'all. And it's like, the more you entertain these niggas, the more they're gonna keep you from what you want. And if you want something, learn to do what you gotta do to get it. Because ain't none of these niggas just gonna say it's okay and allow you to do something when they know that what you want to do is fuck with the nigga that they don't want you to fuck with. You know what I mean? Like, on top of that, the females, the other females are in situations too, and trying to be there for them and look out for them, make sure they safe. It's a full-time job, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially when you don't know everything that's going on, but then you slowly start finding out about everything. It's like, it's a lot to deal with. You know what I'm saying? And like, I love the other females too, every single one of them, but when I care about somebody, like how I care about Bree, and I'm like worried about what she got going on and what's going on over there with her, cause there's shit going on there too, I still care about the other girls, and I still pay attention, I still message them, I still talk to them, but like my focus is on her, because at the end of the day, it's like I care about y'all all, but a lot of this shit started because I was worried about Bree, and I didn't know what was going on. And now that I know everything that's going, well, pretty much everything that's going on, it's like I'm thinking about it and I'm just like, shit. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like I don't want the other girls to feel less or feel like I don't care about them, because I do. It's just, this is like this is somebody I had my life planned out with, like, you know what I'm saying? Or like somebody I cared deeply for, and I still do, and like the feelings never died, and the feelings always been there. It's just I didn't know what was going on, and when she was acting some type, or she was acting a certain way, it was because she didn't think I could help. And then when she would talk about me to niggas, they would sit there saying some, oh, I'm gonna do this to him and I'm gonna do that, and because of that, they would fucking she would sit there and to try to protect me and her son and our son, she would sit there and just do whatever, as long as they were leaving us alone, because at the end of the day, she never wanted to jeopardize our safety. So she never put out there, she never, spoke on what was going on, because one, she didn't think, it would, we would help, but at the same time, she was more scared of what they would do, because the way she was looking at it was like, if she was getting hit, you know what I'm saying, like if she was getting abused, and if she was looking at it like, if she was getting abused, she was like, damn, if they would hit me, there's no telling what else they would fucking do. And that would be when, she'll sit there and just try to protect us as best as she could, because I'm sitting there worrying about her, but then at the same time, she's like trying to fucking tell dude what she want, and then dude try to sit there and control her, and then she's like, I'll do what you want to keep us safe, because I guess she would think that was gonna help, but it didn't help. It made the situation worse, and the reason it made it worse was because she was just getting deeper involved in the situation, and there was really no solution to that, or her getting out of that situation. It was more like she was just in it and in it and in it, and she didn't know what to do to get out. So it got to a point where she just started getting used to it, like that was her new normal, because she didn't see a way to get out of the situation, and now she do. Like, Bree loves me with all her heart. The other girls, they all love me. I love them all. You know what I'm saying? I just wish I can get them all out of the situation that they're in. And it's like, it's taking time, but excuse me again. It's taking time to get them out that situation, but it's harder seeing them in the situation and trying to get them out of it, especially when they lose hope. That's the one thing I was trying to keep any of them from thinking. I was trying to keep them from losing hope, or thinking of losing hope, because they started losing hope about getting out the situation they was in. And the thing is, when I'm seeing them in a situation and them not really being able to get out that situation, it bothers me a lot, because these are women I care about, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are women that people that were closest to them turned their backs on them, and they didn't have nobody in their corner, and I was the one that was there. Then these niggas try to lie to them and tell them shit that wasn't even true. Then they'll sit there, let me get the 2-question rule, 3-question, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 question rule, because they won't pass doing question by question and a lie detector about all the shit they was accused of, because that's why anybody sits there and asks for more than one question at a time. That's why when they about to take a lie detector test, they're like, let me get the 10-question rule, 11-question rule. So what they'll do is ask whatever number of different questions at one time, and it confuses the machine, and that's the only way they could pass a lie detector test, because they're lying. Now, why do you think the Steve Wilkos show, he fucking sits there and he's like, our lie detector test is 99.9 correct, you know what I'm saying, all the time? It's because the questions that they're asking is one question, and then the next question, and then the next question, and then the next question. Which is why when they fucking sit there and they take that test, they can sit there taking the same fucking test like 6 times and they still failing. It's because it's accurate, because it's question by question. Now when they sit there and try to have more than one question at a time, it confuses the machine, and that's the main reason they're able to pass, because they're lying and they have more than one question at a time. But when they have the same fucking questions individually asked to them, they fail that shit, because everything that they ever tried to say was a lie. I never had to lie at all about anything to anybody, especially not about any of the girls. I didn't have to lie. I was honest, and the bitches loved it, because at the end of the day, everything I was saying was true, because they knew I wasn't lying. Shit, Bree even took a lie. Yo, there was a fucking case going on, and Bree ended up taking a fucking lie detector test, and everything, like, niggas don't understand, everything that I was saying in the comments, every fucking detail, everything that I said was accurate and on point. And the lie detector was question by question, and it proved that I was right about it all. And then when you see the people that were being accused, they would sit there, oh, give me the 3-question rule. They asked for all these other questions, right? And they were passing because they had the more than one question rule. And none of them, you gotta understand, everybody that was sitting there asking for more than one question was lying, because that's the main reason they refuse to take question by question, because they won't pass. And they've even taken a lie detector test before, question by question, and they still failed. Think about that, man. I don't gotta lie. When I say these women love me, yo, these women love me. When I sit there and I say I love these women, yo, I love these women. I treat them all with respect. I love them all equally. You know what I'm saying? All I want to do is see them smile, laugh, you know what I'm saying, have a good time with me, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Now all these niggas want to do is act like they that nigga, spend bread, get mad when they get caught as simp, but at the same time, they not trying to fuck with them like that. They just trying to get them for what they could get them for, because they sitting there offering money. Like, alright, I'm gonna take the money, but then after that, I'm gonna do me. That's how they be thinking. Well, all these niggas, because at the end of the day, these niggas, you gotta remember, they're raping them, they're abusing them, and they're threatening to abuse them when they not beating them. You know what I'm saying? And that's not right. That's wrong. No nigga in their right mind. No, fuck that. I don't give a fuck if you not in your right mind. At the end of the day, no nigga, period, should be hitting no fucking bitches, my nigga. Period. I don't give a fuck who you is, how much money you got, who you know, if you... I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Because at the end of the day, no nigga should be hitting no fucking bitch, nigga, period. Threatening a chick, nigga, none of that shit. They shouldn't be doing none of that shit at all. Forcing them to do shit, nah, none of that shit. Niggas is wrong for doing shit like that. Then when they getting accused of shit, they want to get mad and oh, this nigga said this and this nigga said that. But think about it, because 10 times out of 10, right? Hold on. Close your door. 10 times out of 10, the nigga ten times out of 10, the nigga that sit there and is like doing shit that he shouldn't do, and he's trying to keep it on the down low, but then he gets put out there, he gets exposed, he gets mad. But at the end of the day, if you're doing something you shouldn't be doing, you get caught, how you gonna get mad at somebody that put this shit out there when at the end of the day, you the one that's doing wrong in the first place? And then when you get caught, or they put your business out there and you get exposed for it, you want to fucking sit there and get mad, but the whole fucking time you fucking doing shit you shouldn't be doing in the first place. Shit that you know, if an officer or somebody else was around that didn't like that shit, you wouldn't do that shit, because you'd get your ass whooped by that motherfucker, or you'd get arrested. You wouldn't do that then, so why would you do it because they're not around, or because nobody's around? Because you think you can get away with it, but then when it gets put out there that that's what really was going on, you want to fucking sit there and be like, oh, it's a lie, it's a lie. And then you know what they say? Alright, my nigga, if it's a lie, take a lie detector test question by question and prove that it's a lie. Why you think all y'all niggas ask for more than one question? Because all y'all niggas are lying. And yo, Delo Hudo, my nigga, I guarantee all of them niggas that ask for more than one question, they take same fucking questions, right? Same questions. Ask them the same questions individually, one by one, they would fail every fucking question. I promise you. Think about that shit. All them niggas will fucking sit there and fail that shit. Every single dude that fucking got accused of something and sat there and said, oh, I didn't do this and I didn't do that. Take the same fucking lie detector test that you took with multiple questions individually, question by question, and watch y'all niggas fail that shit. You pass that shit, nigga, I'll give you money. I give you money if you pass that shit. But we know I'm not gonna give y'all shit, because at the end of the day, y'all not gonna pass that shit. All y'all niggas is guilty as fuck. That's the reason y'all ask for more than one question at a time. Think about that. I'm not stupid. I'd sit there and say, yeah, I'd give you money, but think about that. I'm saying it because I know y'all niggas ain't gonna pass that shit. Excuse me. I was gonna buy one of those other cars, but fuck that. I'll buy that shit another time. I just gotta rank up one level though. I could take the BMW truck, that's not that bad, but I don't know. And I'm mad because I had mad cars on my other account. Like my main account, that BttM Empire Fly shit. I'm mad because I even had this shit. I had mad cars, yo. And I had to start this whole shit over because niggas want to falsely report my fucking account. And I ended up getting permanently suspended for no fucking reason. I didn't even fucking do nothing to get fucking permanently suspended. That's why I lost my account. But if it wasn't for that, I'd still have it. Then my DUB.AR account on IG, same shit happened. They was just falsely reporting my shit. And because of that, I ended up losing my entire account. Evidence of niggas fucking with me when I was live. Mad shit, yo. Mad fucking videos. Mad shit that was proof of. Even the fucking dude across, like, he was trying to fuck with me one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, mad shit. Mad fucking videos that all these niggas got caught. You know what I'm saying? But that's why all these niggas do the shit that they do, because they know damn well they would never pass a lie detector test. I remember this car. I remember I drove this car. This actual car. I drove it to the strip club. And I'm not gonna say who, but I seen somebody, and then after I seen them, I started driving the car from where it was parked to like the sidewalk, right? And then after I did that, I rolled the window down, the driver's side window, because I was remember I was in the driver's side. I was driving. So I rolled the window down, and then once I rolled the window down, I looked at the door to the spot. Then I spit out the window, looked one more time, took my foot off the brake, and then drove off. But I always wondered if she was paying attention while I was there. But I like the way the car drives though. It drives really good. Excuse me. But to my baby Bree, I love you, girl. To my other babes, I love y'all too. Don't think I don't love y'all, or I don't care, or I don't want y'all, or y'all not good enough, because y'all are, and I do, but I just gotta keep doing what I'm doing to stay focused, and maybe one day all of y'all get out the situations y'all in, and then we can start living. Because besides all the money I'm supposed to get, I'm supposed to also get $5 million a month. that's something I gotta wait for. But $5 million a month, and then I also get I also get to pick whatever house I want and whatever car I want, and that's gonna be nice. Is it get a nice little spot, everybody could fit, everybody got room. Yeah, that should be lit. You know what I'm saying? Have a fucking nice little area for the dogs. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have their own fucking room. That should be lit. Yo, why y'all so crazy? Like, relax. It's not that deep, my nigga. It's not that deep. Relax. Go. $218, $249. That's the Aston Martin. Hey, stop. Relax. Lay it down. I think I'm gonna take the Aston Martin though. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Would you want to use a new car? Yeah. Watch.
Hold my wrist. Somebody's got a new ride.
Oh, I thought he was about to whistle. I'm like, oh, that's a hell of a ride or some shit like that, whatever he says. But he didn't. Excuse me. Pull over. To protect and to serve. But nah, all bullshit aside, I really do love all of y'all. I just trying to make all of y'all happy. And sometimes trying to make all of y'all happy, I gotta say shit that might hurt the next one, but I'm gonna eventually say the same shit to all of y'all to cheer y'all up or to make y'all feel better or to make you think differently, because at the end of the day, I don't want not one of y'all thinking that y'all not good enough, or you know what I'm saying, like I don't care, I don't love y'all or anything like that, because I love y'all all equally. So don't ever think I love one more than the other. But you just gotta understand that this shit that's been going on with Bree for a long time, and I didn't have any knowledge of it, so I didn't really know what was going on. And y'all had shit going on, but I didn't know what was going on until I thought what I thought, and I ended up helping y'all. You know what I'm saying? And when I was helping y'all, I'm sitting there still worried about Bree, and now, you know what I'm saying, like I could actually, she could actually see what I say, you know what I'm saying, and hear what I say. And don't want to lose her again. You know what I'm saying? Because when I lost her last time, there was nothing wrong with the relationship. There was, like, we were good. Like, we were about to fix everything and everything was gonna be great. But then when she disappeared, I didn't really know what happened, and I was worried about her. I was thinking about her every day, but I didn't speak on it every day. You know what I'm saying? But I would always think about her, and I wondered always, damn, what's going on with her? Damn, is she okay? Damn, where's she at? And I was always worried, and I didn't know where she was. So that was always on my mind. And then when I started helping them, she was around too, and I didn't really know what to do. So I just was trying to make the best out of the situation, and then it ended up she was involved in this shit too, because she knew the fucking girls, and I'm like, that right there fucked my head up. So I was thinking about it like, damn, how the fuck, like, that's why we gotta have a conversation, because there's certain questions I still got to ask her and shit, but it can wait until we talk. But like, it's been on my mind forever, excuse me, just because that's my bae, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I just got questions that I want to know, you know, I want answers to. And there's certain things that I wondered about back then, but it's not nothing bad. It's just like one of the things would be like, yo, like, why didn't you tell me what was going on in the beginning? You know what I'm saying? Like that's probably one of the biggest things that'll be on my mind, and probably be one of the first questions I ask. Like, if shit was going on, why didn't you tell me? I would have fucking helped a long time ago. You probably would have been out that situation years ago. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't tell me, because at the end of the day, she didn't know if I was going to be able to help. Or by trying to get me to help, all she was going to do was jeopardize my safety and our son's safety. And she didn't want to do that. And because of that, she didn't tell me. I know she's probably like, damn, he figured it out. Like, I've been wondering for a while, you know what I'm saying, and just thinking, I'm like, damn, like, what's going on? Like, is she okay? And I start piecing puzzles together, and piecing the puzzle together, and just thinking about shit, and just wondering about this and wondering about that, and just looking at shit and just putting everything together, and hearing certain information from certain people who I know, you know what I'm saying, telling me certain things, and taking that into consideration, and like really trying to put it all together, and figuring shit out, and realizing that realizing the reason that she didn't tell me. And the reason was because she wanted to make sure we were safe, and she didn't want to jeopardize our safety. And she didn't want to, when she was acting how she was acting, it was because she was giving up. She was losing hope to get out. And I always tell all of my baes, don't give up. Keep fighting. You could do it. I believe in you. I know you could do it. And that's what I still say to this day. I do believe in them. All of them. And I do know they can get out that situation. They just gotta stay focused on it, and they can't give up. Excuse me. out of all those females, I saved each and every one of their lives. That's another reason why the girls bonded so much too. Because they all had in common that they all got saved by me at least once, if not more. Oh, this is actually pretty hot. I don't know about this. Excuse me. Is it good? Is it good? Cause it sound like you fucking that shit up over there, my nigga. I see you. No, don't start your barking shit. Stop. Yeah, I love you too. I love you too. We get down. Well, this is hot. Shit, excuse me. Black tint and then white tint. Nah, that's too much. What is this? That's the blue chrome. I don't want that. And of course, you got those simp ass niggas still trying to fucking bash me to somebody. You can tell them niggas ain't got no social life. They ain't got no friends. And any friends that they do have are just people that they associate with. They're not even close to them like that. Like, they don't personally know each other. They just know each other. You get what I'm saying? What the fuck is this? Oh shit. What you doing? Excuse me. Yo, you good? Go. Damn, and there's 1,000 fucking people. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. The fuck is that? The fuck? And the saddest thing about this shit is that the females are still being abused. That's the saddest thing about the whole shit. Because they shouldn't be, but they still are. Oh, I like this. It's different, that's why. I would have picked something else, but no. Not even that. I do like this though. Look at the other one. Alright, no more. Go. Stop. Did I just say stop? Yo, what'd I say? Excuse me. I got the fucking hiccups. CIR. You looking like you want me to open the door. Shh. That's exactly what they wanted too. They was standing right by the door. They said, "Yo, Dad, can you open the door for us?" CIR, these are the rims. Okay. Okay. And it's like the dude sit there and get mad. But truthfully, you really got no reason to be mad. And if you're mad at somebody, the only person you could really be mad at is yourself. And that's for all the dumb shit that you did. But the thing that I be looking at these niggas some type of way about, it's like, you sit there and you make the biggest fucking deal about you being innocent, knowing damn well you not. So you basically contradicting yourself, because you think by you just saying it, you're off the hook. But when they put you on a lie detector test, and it's question by question, you're gonna fail that shit. Because at the end of the day, and that's the thing, you want to get mad because you sit there telling everybody you didn't do something, but then when you sit there doing something, then you get questioned about it. You can't sit there and prove that you innocent, because when you take that lie detector test, it's gonna show that you're guilty as fuck. And then you're gonna sit there and try to be mad at somebody, but you can't be mad at nobody but yourself, because you did the dumb shit that got you in the situation you're in. Nobody else did that but you. So you can't sit there trying to blame nobody for your fuck up, because that's that's the biggest problem niggas nowadays have. They have problems with taking responsibility for their own damn actions. And it's crazy, but that's exactly what it is. And the thing is, people look at that and it's like, yo, you sit there getting mad at everybody for this and everybody for that, but you don't take the time to look at yourself in the fucking mirror and look at what you said or what you did and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? Because when people look at shit for what it is, they tend to look at y'all some type of way because you want to bash people and say shit about people that's not true and try to play the victim and try to play innocent, but when you take that lie detector test question by question, you're guilty as fuck. So you're not innocent. Don't get mad when you get caught out or you get exposed for what you really are, because that's what you are. And it's like you can sit there trying to defend yourself, but you're only fooling yourself, thinking your situation is going to be any more different anywhere else or with anybody else or around anybody else. Excuse me. I just thought about something. You're gonna want some effects too. To my base. To my base. I love y'all. I'm gonna put something to watch though. I've been live for 3 hours. And to each and every one of y'all, all 17 of y'all, I just want y'all to know how much I love y'all. Don't ever forget how much I love y'all. You need me, you got my phone number. If you don't, ask one of the girls for it. Cause I gave it to them. And don't ever forget, if you need me, even if you don't got the number, you can reach out to me, you can message me, you can text me on IG, you can call me on IG, or you can just come up to me when you see me in person. Either or. I'm here for y'all. Just don't ever forget that. Cause I ain't never leave your side. I've been here the whole time. I love you. All 17 of y'all. Kisses for all of y'all. I'm gonna watch something, get some rest. I know it's the weekend, I should be like, yo, let's party. There ain't really shit to do. So I been just lay back and relax. Hopefully I hear from y'all. I got these chips I'm about to eat, but I'm gonna eat them while I watch a fucking show. Stay out of trouble. Don't be letting these simp ass niggas control you. And do what you want. Don't do what they let you. Do what you want to do. And remember, if you want to do something, you can do it. Just put your mind to it. And don't ever give up no matter how hard shit gets. I love y'all. Before I go to Bree, you can see my notifications. You can see what I get on, what I'm gonna do, what I'm doing. And you can see my name. And you can see when I get off the game. Because I'm not just ending the live to still be on. I'm actually getting off. And I'm gonna get on YouTube. I get paid in a couple of days. When I do, I'm gonna fucking pay for Netflix. I miss being on Netflix. And it's gonna be the same shit that you have the password for, because I gave you the password in an email before. It's the same shit. And just log in and you can use it. The same with the other ones that have it. I'm gonna get out of here. You wanna race real quick? I'll race you real quick to end my live. Yo, you cheating, bruh. Him, I got roasted on his last race. But that other shit was embarrassing because the dude was way behind me and then he caught up and then passed me. That was even more embarrassing. My bad, bruh. Stay out of shit, stay out of trouble, babe. You good. But yeah, just message me if anything. But I was just saying what I was saying, cause when I get off, you can see what I say is really what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be on YouTube and just watch some shit and eat my chips and then just go to sleep, probably. But I love you, babe. To my other babes, I love y'all too.